Well, recently we finished up a study through the book of Esther in Karis Church. And on the final Sunday together, I recapped 4 themes that really seemed to leap off the pages of that book. And I also talked about 4 lies that we can so easily believe, as they did, that go against those really key themes. And the first one I talked about is our tendency to ask this question: has God forgotten us? Has He forgotten us in our trials? With the death of a loved one, with a marriage that's gone poorly, whatever it would be, especially in a time of a pandemic like this. Now, let's go back and let's just think how the Jews must have felt. They're in exile, in Susa, in Persia. They've heard about this decree that's gone across the land where they're going to die. Their neighbors are going to inflict punishment, vengeance upon them, and there's absolutely nothing they can do about it. They would have thought that question. Has God abandoned us? Has He forgotten us? Well, they need to remember, of course, that God had been faithful to them so many times throughout the ages, right? He hadn't forgotten His promise to His creation. He hadn't forgotten His covenant with Abraham. And we have to remember the same applies to us, church. You may not realize this, but yeah, there have been countless times throughout the ages where the church has experienced deep, hard persecution. There have been numerous pandemics throughout the history of the world. Read about the 1918 flu pandemic. You can find articles where it talks about some of the changes in culture during that day, even here in Colombia, where Mizzou didn't even play football that year. But millions and millions of people of the world died from that pandemic back in those days. But you know what? God remained committed to His people, right? And that's the truth that we have to grasp from Esther that corresponds to this trial that we're going through right now. God is fully committed to His people. He will complete what He started. As Paul talks about in Romans 8, who can separate us from the love of Christ? As Jesus told Peter in Matthew 16, hey, I will build my church. The gates of hell will not prevail over it. We have to remember that, Karis. No matter how hard things seem, God has been and He will remain committed to us, and we can bank on that, church.